kind of got rolling in the first inning when Nick hit the home run.
That's the,
you know what I mean? We talk about what comes first, the chicken.
The egg, and the truth is, something happens on the field usually to energize a club. That's just the way it goes. Something happens good, and it can have a snowball effect and build momentum, and that's what happened today.
How much can your starting pitcher give you that kind of snowball effect and momentum, Brad?
Well, he's very good in the sense that he gets outs quickly. So you're not standing around on defense. You get back in. You're swinging the bat. You're in the. You can just. There's a flow to the game. You know, when you're not throwing strikes or you're not getting quick outs, or there's a lot of foul balls. It just becomes stagnant, and it has an effect on the entire team, not just the pitcher.
You knew that he was a good pitcher, and obviously you've seen some great things from him last season and this year again. But how important is it that his consistency has been maintained?
Well, I think that's what makes him special, is he is consistent. He's consistent from a performance standpoint. He's consistent from a kind of an emotional standpoint on the mound. He's very even keel. He throws strikes. He attacks the hitters. He forces them to put it in play. He's got late movement and good off-speed pitches, which helps. But the guys enjoy, as a result, playing behind them.
I know a lot of people on the inside don't want to categorize pitchers, but people on the outside want to call him the Tigers' ace now. Is that a fair assessment?
We're trying to start a controversy there.
Always.
I mean, there's no question he's been our best pitcher this year. I mean, if the ace is the best pitcher in a given season, then this year he's our ace so far. But we still got some season left.
Get 3 strikeouts. Like you talked earlier, you don't mind the pitching to contact thing. If he's going to get weak contact in 1 or 2 pitches, that's more.
He's had games where he's had, bigger strikeout numbers, but he's generally a contact pitcher. He's got a fastball, late movement, and good breaking balls that can get a swing and a miss, but more often than not, just get soft contact.
Brett, collectively, how much did you like the ABs that you saw of you guys against Liriano early, and then when he got to the pen?
Well, they did a good job of waiting him out, forced him to try and throw strikes, got some walks, and then you still have to come up with a hit to score the runs after they walk. And JD's 2-run single, I thought, was important, even though at that point Liriano was out, but it was his runners on the bases.
Is that a point that you've emphasized with your team?
What?
Just kind of waiting guys out and making them pitch to you, and maybe not making it so easy on other pitchers?
Well, I mean, it's preached all the time. Most hitters are getting themselves out of the strike zone, so you want to get a pitch not only that is in the strike zone, but in an area in the strike zone that is a strength of yours.
I wasn't here before the game, but can you just kind of touch on the reason that you wanted to get your players together in powwow? I know you don't necessarily want to divulge those secrets outside, but
I'm not going to talk about anything that happens in the clubhouse. No, I've pretty much been steadfast from day one here. If I wanted you guys to know what happened in any meeting, I would invite you in.
I know, but you have in the past told us that meetings aren't necessary. Why was this one in your mind?
Not going to get into it. Sorry, John.
Brett, one more quick about you had mentioned that even when you guys weren't winning games necessarily, that you still liked the body language you saw from the guys, the communication with the guys. What has that been for you over the last, was tonight specifically?
Well, I mean, these guys care. They go about their business every day. We watch them in the cage. We watch them on the field before batting practice. They all get their work in. It's they've been very consistent with their approach to the games on a daily basis. It just wasn't translating on the field on a daily basis. So they play well together. This group really has been together for about 3 or 4 years, the majority of them, with the exception of Upton, this is his second year, and a couple pieces in the outfield, Matuk, obviously. But most of these guys have been together for 3, even 4 years, so they work well together and communicate well together.